Crazyspartan here. Alright, so we are at All-Star Weekend, you guys. So basically, I went on ahead and I simulated, like, basically, I had like 12 games left, I think. I simulated those 12 games, and, um, and basically, you know, I didn't feel like really playing them, so hey, we're here at All Star Weekend, and I'm actually freaking starting this game, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how I gained a starting spot, but I'm about to work. You already know I'm popping that. Alright, so I told you guys I was going to give y'all an update on how my dude is doing. Alright, and I'm going to pop that one too. Oh, that was a good shot. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to let you guys see how he's doing. And I actually changed his face. I know what y'all are thinking, like, when did this guy become, like, light-skinned or something, alright? So, if you guys have ever seen me or seen my vlogs, then I actually think that my face scan came out alright. The only thing I hate is that all of that, discoloration in his face, it doesn't look all that well. But, so, anyways, yes, we took an L against, the Portland Trailblazers. We were on like a 55-game winning streak, surprisingly. And then I think we lost against Portland, and we lost against the Cavs. I had 35, 8, and 5, and I had 5 steals that game. 30 or 3 for 7 from the 3. I didn't go to the line, surprisingly. And then the L against the Trailblazers, I had 36, 8, and 6. But we only have one hot zone that's in the post. I mean, because I get those posters and stuff. 54 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 steals a game. He's shooting 63% from the field, 40% from the three-point line, 88% from the free throw line. Almost 3,200 points, man, in one season. That is, I mean, bro, that is absolutely ridiculous. Last thing I'm gonna show you guys, he got gold relentless finisher. He has ankle breaker, free throw ace, glue hands, one man fast break, and posterizer. Alright, then he has catch and shoot, corner specialist, defensive stopper, dimer, limitless range, pick and roll maestro, quick reflexes, and teardropper. Alright, so this dude right here, this is probably, like I said, my best build. Like, this guy is ridiculous. Like, the way he's able to, do posters on people. I mean, this guy is crazy. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get out on the break. We already out. Alright, Kawhi, what you gonna do, buddy? That was a bad shot. That was like heavily contested. Oh, and if you guys missed my my last video, my commentary, my conspiracy commentary, y'all go check that out. It's up. Y'all can go watch that. But yeah, man, we are just playing some 2K right now, man. Like, I haven't really, done much gameplay on this game right here. I've been grinding on my weapons for Black Ops 3, so it's like I haven't really, given 2K much of a thought. But I've been working behind the scenes as far as getting his badges and getting his ratings up, and I actually like the progress I'm making. You know, he's not where I was at in terms of overall on my first dude, but Nonetheless, I mean, this guy right here is absolutely deadly. I mean, just him, you know, uh, being able to hit the three at this low of an overall, and you know, be this early in his career, it's absolutely ridiculous. He already has his first signature shoe, and after the game, I'll show you guys what that look. I think I already showed you guys, but if I haven't, then I'll go in and show you guys again after this game. I just left Kyrie open. I was just like, oh man. I was just like, this is All-Star Weekend. There's no defense being held. And look at James Harden. Bang. That's too easy, man. Don't leave James Harden open. That's what happens when you do. But, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys. I know this is supposed to be a gameplay. It's supposed to be, you know, more gameplay focused. But I feel like if I talk during my commentaries, it makes things, you know, a little bit better. You know, it shows you guys that I'm willing to, you know, communicate with y'all and really. Oh, did I just dunk on Braun? Did I just dunk on Braun? Oh my God, I just posterized this man. Look at this. Look at that. Oh man. And as you guys can see, I'm rocking one of my player exclusives that I cut, or one of my customs actually. That's just my royal blue colorway, or away colorway right there. But look at that, man. LeBron thought he was smart, that he was gonna block that, but nah. But you know what? He's not even where I want him to be. Like, just imagine when his contact dunks get up there. Oh my God. He is gonna be just hopping over people's heads. Like, it is gonna be so dangerous. Like, I'm gonna be very sorry for anyone who steps up under the rim. I honestly am. I'm gonna be really sorry. So, for future reference, you're gonna see a lot of people getting jumped over. You might see a lot of people getting jumped over, especially if the defender is like Isaiah Thomas or anyone that's damn near close to 6 feet tall is gonna get posterized. Like, and then for my big guys, oh, they gonna get dunked on too. Just wait. Like, I'm waiting on that. But so we're actually in real life into the grind of the NBA season. We're almost close to All-Star Weekend. Don't know how I missed that mid, but yeah, we're almost actually into All-Star Weekend. Oh man, look at the lob, man. Kyrie is just ridiculous. But we're almost there towards All-Star Weekend, and apparently this year they got rid of the conferences, I'm pretty sure. So it's gonna be different this year in terms of the overall talent and just the look of the game. I hope the uniforms are gonna be dope. They should be. But really, it doesn't matter, and I'm gonna tell you why. All right. So, you guys obviously know I'm in the military. I'll be gone for 2 weeks in February, and we all know that's when the All-Star weekend festivities are in February. And I'll be gone. All right, I'll be gone for 2 weeks in February, or I think I should be back in time. Hopefully we are. If not, then I'll just have to give you guys, you know, my thoughts of. Oh my God, how did Kyrie send? No, something's wrong with that, man. But I'll give you guys my thoughts off of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. And speaking of a highlight, oh, that was, oh man, oh my God, Giannis, you almost got dunked on, buddy. Oh, look at that. Look at the pass. Oh, no. Cat, you got to finish that. James Harden will, though. No. I don't know. But, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Now, as far as awards go, it's really too early to determine what is gonna, go down as far as awards go. I know a lot of the people at my unit, especially the guys that I'm really close with at my unit, we talk about awards all the time. Like, we're like, hey, who do you think's gonna make first NBA, first team All NBA? Who do you think's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year? Who do you think's gonna win MVP? We ask this, to each other all the time, man. And it's gonna be really interesting seeing how the year unfolds, and just the different narratives that are gonna fold out. Um, so, as far as if we ended the season today, all right, and I'm gonna look up some statistics. Oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you guys that in my last video, not my last two that I uploaded, but it was one, I forgot which one it was. Apparently I got a copyright strike, or not a copyright strike, it was like a claim that I used some content or something like that. I don't know. But I just wanted to tell you guys I'm still in good standing with the channel, so don't worry. But alright, so if if the NBA season ended today, alright, basically I'm gonna explain to you guys who I think would be MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. I don't really know. I think Sixth Man of the Year is whoever scores the most off the bench, I think. So I can't really tell you guys that. As far as MVP goes, man, it would have to be James Harden. Like, James Harden, right now, 31 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting 40% from the three, 45% from the field, almost averaging 2 steals a game. I mean, that's crazy stats, man. All right. In terms of Defensive Player of the Year, I want to give it. I honestly want to give it to Kevin Durant, because from what he's doing, he's changed his game on the defensive scale this year. Like, he's not only that offensive threat at 26.5 points per game, but he's stepped up. He's averaging 2.2 blocks per game. Miles Turner only has him beat by 1/10 of a point, but Durant has just evolutionized his game, all right? Which, I mean, that is ridiculous, all right? Rookie of the Year, I honestly would have to give it to Ben Simmons, simply because this man is absolutely lighting it up. I mean, Ben Simmons is freaking ridiculous, man. I'm going to go ahead and look at his stats, and I'm going to tell you why I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year, or why he would win it if the season ended today. All right? He's averaging 17 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. That is crazy in terms of stat lines for a rookie. All right? He's averaging a block and 2 steals per game. I mean, he's shooting 51% from the field. I mean, like, off of 37 minutes a game. I mean, the guy, Ben Simmons, is crazy. Like, at his height, he shouldn't be able to do the shit that he does, but hey, man, he does it anyway. So, get that shit out of there. Fuck you mean? This ain't Burger King. Can't have it your way, cuz. But anyways, yeah, if the NBA season ended today, those would be my candidates, alright? But we still have a lot of season left. Normally, people start, voting or doing their sort of, their predictions, after the All-Star break. Around March-ish, maybe. Around March, they start putting together those analytics for who's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. In terms of standings right now, who would make the playoffs? So, out in the Eastern Conference, we have Boston, Cleveland, Toronto, Detroit. Yeah, Detroit. Milwaukee, Washington, Indiana, and New York. All right. Now, New York has actually improved. Like, I love the fact that they have, jumped forward to increase their productivity as a franchise, and I love, honestly, what they're doing right now. And out in the Western Conference, we have Houston, Golden State, San Antonio, Minnesota, Portland, Denver, Oklahoma City, and New Orleans, all right? Yes, New Orleans is on the list. The Clippers are not on this list, surprisingly. You would think they would have gotten better in terms of defense with Patrick Beverley, but it just hasn't quite translated in terms of winning percentage, and they're struggling right now. All right. Obviously, in that first round, you would have Boston facing New York. Then you would have Cleveland facing Indiana, which was, I think that was the first round matchup, low-key, last season. Then you would have Toronto facing Washington, and then you would have Detroit facing Milwaukee. So you would have some pretty good matchups right there. And then out in the Western Conference, you would have Houston facing New Orleans. Then you would have Golden State facing Oklahoma City. Now, that is a matchup right there that people would absolutely kill to fucking see. Then you have San Antonio and Denver, and Minnesota and Portland. As far as who I think would go to the NBA Finals from the Eastern and Western Conference, man, it is really, really tough for me to say it. It all comes down to who plays freaking defense, and who wants it more. With Golden State, winning it, after adding one of the most dangerous scorers in history in Kevin Durant, and them coming off of that 16-1 playoff run. I mean, they're heavy favorites to win it all. You know what I'm saying? Not only because they done it last year, but, I mean, just look at what Durant's doing on the defensive side of the ball. Teams are going to be absolute fucking scared because of what KD is doing right now. I mean, 7 foot, can shoot the three, can drive, and he stepped up in terms of his defensive prowess. I mean, get that shit out of there. Speaking of defense, but yeah. So in terms of what Durant is doing right now, he is changing the way that he is being looked at. People just look at him as being a scorer. No, this guy is way more than a scorer. Like, people need to, start opening up their fucking eyes and seeing greatest scores, at the age of 29 in NBA history. Like, I was about to send that shit again. But at 29, man, I mean, I don't know. Other than Steph Curry, who is 30 right now, I mean, I've never seen a 7-foot scorer that can drop threes and put people on their fucking ass like Kevin Durant can. So, I want to say Golden State would advance to the NBA Finals. Now, a lot of people would roast me for that decision right there, because look at what Houston's doing, all right? Houston has gotten better. I mean, when I say they have gotten better, man, like, you obviously add CP3, one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. one of the greatest point guards in history, to, you know, one of the deadliest two guards in the league in James Harden, you're going to have a very potent offense. Now, can they do it on defense? I don't know. I mean, who's going to hold Durant, you know? Who's going to... What the world was that? I don't know what kind of animation that was, but okay. But who's going to hold Durant on the Cavs? Who's going to hold Durant on the Rockets? Trevor Ariza? You're going to put Trevor Ariza, who is what? All of 6'8" on Durant, who is a 7-footer. I mean, damn, you got 3 inches of height advantage there, or 4 inches if you legitimize Durant as a 7-footer. But, I mean, you're not going to shut down Durant. You may try to contain him, but you're not going to shut him down. It's not going to happen. Now, as far as every other spot on the court, they're going to have that covered, all right? Chris Paul is obviously going to guard Steph. You know, I think Eric Gordon has to guard Clay, I'm pretty sure. And Eric Gordon, I think, is like 6'4", 6'5", maybe. And Clay is 6'7". Clay is like one big motherfucker in terms of being a 2-guard. And, you know... Or no, Eric Gordon... Yeah, Eric Gordon plays the 2-guard. So, who would play the point guard spot? Well, yeah, no, wait. I don't know how you would do that. Because, think about it. You would have to have Harden in the starting lineup, obviously. You would have to have Chris Paul in the starting lineup, obviously. So, how would Eric Gordon fit into the rotation, you know? I don't understand. But, you could probably put Chris Paul at the 1, Eric Gordon at the 2. You could put Harden at the 3, or, you know, I don't know. However they figure that out, I seriously doubt they'll figure it out. Wow. Wait a minute, speaking of Aaron Gordon, is he here? Is he here at the All-Star game? No, he's not. No, he is not. But yeah, like, I think Golden State is gonna advance to the NBA Finals on the Western side. Eastern side, man, I mean, it's gonna come down between the Cavs and the Celtics, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because LeBron is, I think he's like 33. I think LeBron's 33 years old. I might be wrong. Matter of fact, he's here. He's here. Let me use my resources that I have. All right, LeBron is 33 years old. All right, like I said, and LeBron has cemented himself as one of the greats of all time. Like, no fucking doubt. Like, oh, what kind of pass was that? All right, DeMar, I fucked you up last game. Don't make me do it again. But yeah, LeBron has cemented himself as one of the greatest players of all time. All right, would I put him at the greatest of all time? No. All right, that spot will always, you know, go to Jordan, simply because of his impact that he had on the game. And, you know, I hate it when people say, you know, LeBron is the greatest of all time. Like, you can't sit there and say that. Like, LeBron and Jordan obviously play in 2 different eras, you know? Like, Jordan played in an era where hand checking was present. Like, your hand was on the defender at all times. In today's NBA, you can't do that because of, you know, how the rules have changed and how teams play zones, right? Wow. That ball just stayed on the rim for a very long time. But, you know, certain questions that you would have to ask are, how would LeBron, you know, play in, you know, that era of hand checking? Would he, you know, thrive in it, or would he struggle? You know, that's one of the things you would have to ask yourself. Uh, who, you know, who would LeBron be guarding? All right, so you would have him. He would have to be on Scottie. All right, Scottie Pippen. All right, let's just say they were facing the Bulls. Now, LeBron is 6'8", 270. All right, in the game they list him at 250. I think I want to say, but LeBron is 6'8", 270. LeBron is very physically imposed. All right. Now Scottie, I think Scottie was 6'7", 6'8", maybe. I think. I don't know. Yeah, he's about 6'8", maybe 250. Or, I think. Let me see. Yeah, like, Scottie being the defensive, you know, minded NBA player that he was, he would love to guard LeBron. All right, that's you know, that's no doubt in my mind. Like, he would love to guard LeBron simply because Scottie was just, you know, Scottie was a very defensive minded player. All right. 6'8", 225. All right. So in the post, LeBron would have a you know, an advantage, simply because you know, Scottie was a lot smaller, roughly 50 pounds smaller. 50 pounds. All right. Scottie Pippen would give up 50 pounds to LeBron. All right. But in terms of, you know, hand checking and stuff, Scottie would probably keep him contained a little bit. Would he shut him down? No. But he could keep LeBron contained to the point to where LeBron couldn't really run the offense as much, but LeBron would still find, you know, ways to score. But man, they got me on fucking DeMar DeRozan. How does that shit happen? Yeah, that's a bad shot. But anyways, you know, I'm pretty sure that it would be between the Cavs and the Celtics to move on to the NBA Finals. Like, I'm going to give you specific reasons on why I think it could be the Cavs and why I think it could be the Celtics, all right? So the reason I think the Cavs will make it is because LeBron has cemented himself, like I said, as one of the greats of all time, and I'm pretty sure he would love to put a staple on his career as him being one of the greatest players of all time. And how would he do that? By getting that fourth ring, man. Yeah, it's not 6 like Jordan. Yeah, it's not 5 like Kobe. But, I mean, it would make the argument seem more valid, you know, that he could be one of the greats of all time. It's already really valid because he's passed Jordan in all-time playoff scoring. He's passed Larry Bird for all-time triple-doubles. So LeBron has several statistics that aid in his favor of being the greatest of all time. However, he does not have, you know, the ring count. He doesn't have the record. I mean, LeBron is I think he's 3-4. Oh, give me that. Porzingis, don't even try. Don't even try, Porzingis. But he lost against the Mavericks, he lost against the Spurs, and he lost against the Warriors twice. So he's 3-4 in all-time playoff appearances. I think he's been to the playoffs 7 years straight, 8 years straight now. Really, he doesn't have that record. Obviously, Jordan went 6-0 in the finals. He didn't lose a single finals. Um, but like I said, he had help. Oh, if Isaiah Thomas would have made that, I would have just backed out. Like, I would have stopped the stream. I would have quit everything. But anyways, really, LeBron will go down as one of the greatest of all time. All right. And he has the help to do it. All right. So he has Dwayne Wade, a 3-time champion as well. He'll go down as one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. He has Derrick Rose, who isn't as effective as he used to be, but Derrick Rose's acrobatic abilities and his athleticism could be really used on the bench, and Isaiah Thomas's ability to, light it up in the fourth quarter and really offer real good scoring, consistent scoring when it's needed. That would really help out in terms of, getting... Oh, no, why would you do that? Oh, well, I got the assist. I thought I was going to do like a flashy dunk, but he done like a crazy step back. But that's why I think that the Cavs would win in terms of making it to the NBA Finals. Now, the reason I think the Celtics would win, alright, so for one, they have one of the greatest point guards in the NBA today in Kyrie Irving, alright? Now, I'm not a Kyrie fan, Does that mean I hate Kyrie? No, absolutely not. I love Kyrie, man. He has one of the greatest work ethics of any point guard. Like, he has that, that instinct in him to be great. He showed that when he knocked down that game-winning 3 to win him, his first NBA championship and win Cleveland's first NBA championship, all right? Yeah, it was LeBron's chase down that, saved Cleveland, but Kyrie just added that level of clutchness that the Cavaliers needed to obviously win that title, all right? But Kyrie is a really prolific scorer, and his ability to stop on a dime and pop a shot and cross you up all in one motion makes him, really deadly, all right? And nobody can really Isaiah Thomas in front of him. Thomas is a defensive guru himself, but he's not going to match up against Kyrie that well because, well, Isaiah Thomas is not very good defensively in terms of his size, but he's very good defensively in terms of his IQ for the game, all right? So, that's one reason I think that the Celtics would win. Alright, another reason, they have a lot of young talent. Alright, now I know what you guys are thinking. How does that exactly help the Cavalier or the Celtics' chances in terms of winning against LeBron's experience-filled team? Well, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have proven to be a really good scoring duo, alright? These guys are lighting it up, man. Like, I remember opening night, after Gordon Hayward went down with that awful injury, man, people were saying that the Celtics weren't going to make the playoffs. And I remember this because, like I said, I watched the game. The Celtics, they lost the game, by 2. I think it was either by 1 or 2 points. But But, you know, like, you know, he needed help. Kyrie needed some help. And the fact that, oh man, the fact that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum stepped up and they helped Kyrie, you know, they went on a 16-game winning streak. All right, you guys, a 16-game winning streak. All right, that's pretty crazy for a team that was supposedly not supposed to make the playoffs to a team that, you know, just, you know, is off the hook right now. You know, they're gonna do great things. All right, so that's another reason why I think that you know, their team is gonna move on. All right, but if I had to guess, I would say that the Celtics would move on to face the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. All right, that's just my prediction, or that's what I think would happen. You know, y'all can debate in the comment section below, or comment on any of my videos. Who do you think would be in the NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors? Or if you think that Golden State won't make it, comment your team. Who do you think would, you know, win the Western Conference? And who do you think will win Eastern Conference? Let me know in the comment section below, though, you guys. But we are winning this game right now. We are currently ahead by, what is that? 29 points. Made that 26 points. Oh. All right.
He kicks it to Drummond. Back to Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo to the middle.
Oh.
To the middle. Here's Griffin.
Oh, look at that pass though. Look at that pass though. Yo, DeMar DeRozan is ridiculous with his scoring, man. Like, they gonna make some noise this year. They are gonna make some noise for real. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, they are gonna make some noise, man. Oh, let me get back with DeMar. No. Aww. Now, why would you do that? Is that Ben Simmons in the All-Star game? Holy shit. Oh, give me that. Really? You could have gave me that. Oh, again? God. DeMar DeRozan has 14 points tonight, man. I had to put that up, man. I could have passed it out, but... Oh, Westbrook. DeMar said get out of his way, man. He said you ain't supposed to be there. Oh, my God. Well, guess what? I'm not supposed to be here either. Let's go. Oh, look at that. DeMar, I knew DeMar DeRozan was going to make that. I just knew he was. Boy, I promise to God. Look good, felt good, look good, felt good. Feel good. I don't know. Anyways, man, we go into the fourth quarter. We might not even play in the fourth quarter. Who knows, man? Like, but this All-Star game is being litty, though. Look at that shooting form, though, man. I got the same shooting form in real life. So, I have a few tips and tricks for you guys. If you're deciding on what build to make, alright? Alright. Think about how you play. If you play basketball like me in real life, or heck, if you don't even really play basketball like that, think about what you would love to do, alright? Think about what type of ideal player you would like to have, alright? So, would you like to be a rebounding three-point shooter? Would you like to be a slashing sharpshooter, or you know, a defensive a lockdown defender? All right, what would you like to be? All right, or what do you normally play as in real life? All right, so normally for me, I play as a you know, a sharp shooting slasher. Now, the reason I play this way is because growing up, I wasn't really, the most athletic, but once I hit a major growth spurt, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I'm 6'3", and oh man, I'm 6'3" and I weigh 150 pounds. I'm not that big of a guy, but in terms of my overall height, I tower over my defenders most of the times. Like maybe 80% of the times, I'm taller than the guy that's guarding me. So I'm able to, drive by him real easy, and I'm also able to shoot over smaller defenders, alright? So I figured, why not make a, sharpshooting slasher, alright? And basically I'm able to shoot the three, and like I said, I'm able to drive because of my height. But with this build right here, obviously this isn't based off of my real height. If I was 6'4", I would have it made, but I'm not 6'4". I'm only 6'3", you guys. 6'3" with shoes. I count shoes. A lot of people don't count them, I guess because you don't wear shoes all the time. But, oh my god! Oh man! What was... Ew, that was... Oh my god, that was nasty. Why did you have to do my man Isaiah Thomas like... And he took off from the hash mark, man. Look at the air. Holy god. He is bang. Look at that. That is crazy. But, so, I'm probably like 6 foot, 6 foot even. But, as far as my weight, like I said, I only weigh 150 pounds, but for functionality purposes of the build, I put this build at 195. Now, some people would say that's kind of too small, but when you look at some of the greater slashers like Russell Westbrook and Kyrie, well, Kyrie isn't really a slasher. He drives to the rim, but I'm talking about in terms of, an athletic finisher, alright? So, but when you look at Westbrook, he isn't the most biggest point guard, alright? Now, is he muscular? Fuck yeah, Russell Westbrook's muscular. He's muscular as fuck. But in terms of his weight, he's not the biggest point guard there is, alright? I could be wrong, but I just feel like there's bigger point guards than him in terms of overall weight and mass. So, like I said, I could be wrong, but uh, make a build that suits your every need and could also get the job done. You don't want to make a 5'11", rebounder. Like, what is a 5 foot? How are you gonna even rebound over 7 footers? Like, you're not gonna rebound over 7 footers if you're 5'11". All right, there's just no possible way you can do it unless you jump on a nigga's back. Maybe I'll give you an exception if you jump on a nigga's back, but obviously you're not gonna do that because guess what? You're gonna get whistled for the personal foul each and every single time, and over the back, all the time. All right, so make a build that's gonna suit your needs. All right. As far as what his wingspan should be, it really depends on the build. So if you're gonna make a shooting build and you're not gonna try and max him out using VC, then go with the shortest wingspan possible. Now, the reason I say that is to sort of aid in your ability to shoot the 3-ball, because, oh, good shit, Kawhi. But you want to be able to maximize your 3-point shooting by shortening up your wingspan as much as possible. And doing that allows you to shoot the ball better. Now, if you plan on buying VC for the game, which, do I recommend it? If you got the money to be spending, hell yeah, do it. Why not? It gives you a little bit of a head start, and you save time, and you just save overall man hours. You get more sleep, I guess. I don't know. But if you want to work hard and you want to, show people that you worked this build, then, hey, don't buy VC, Am I saying you're wrong for not buying it? Absolutely not, because, I only bought 35,000 VC, which, that's not even a major purchase of VC. That's only like $10 at the max. But it's because I had it like that, you guys. Alright? So, and I needed to get back to where I used to be with my old build. I was at a 78 overall with my old build, and now I'm at a 75 with this one. So, we're just going to see how it goes. Oh, man. Damn. I want to, you know what? Hassan Whiteside is going to be one of the first people I dunk on. Whenever I get really good in terms of dunking the ball, oh yeah, Hassan Whiteside is going to be the first motherfucker I dunk on. He's always blocking my shot, man. I get tired of him blocking my shot. 70 points, bro, in the All-Star game. Just give me the MVP. Give me the MVP right now. Right now. There should be no discussion, no panel of judges. Like, I should get it. But like I said, man, make what you feel the most comfortable making. Obviously, you have different people with different types of play styles. Some people like playing the big dude. Some people like playing the wing, which is your 3-point line, and your perimeter. Most people like having the ball in their hands. So, it's all up to you and what you really like doing the best, alright? Don't make what other people make, alright? Obviously, you might run into somebody who has the same build as you. And actually, that's not a bad thing. It just shows that your build might actually be really decent. So, be unique, alright? I know a lot of people who are, rebounding point guards, who are, defensive-minded point guards, pass-first point guards. Lonzo is a pass-first point guard, and, You know, he drops hella dimes, you know, but he's not the greatest shooter. So, and then you have, you know, pure sharpshooters who really can shoot the 3 ball, but they couldn't drive if their life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they're really good in 3-point shooting. Those pure sharpshooters are. So, do whatever makes you happy, you know? So, but we got 3 more minutes left in this game, man. So, just padding the stats here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Oh, man, I need to get to bed, dude. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Oh, yeah. PG's finishing that. Good shit. And I actually had to face him to be in the fucking Gatorade commercial. I don't know what made my storyline different, or my first storyline different from this one, but I didn't have to face PG in my last storyline. So the choices you make in the game determine, you know, your future. All right. So and one. Let's go. 73 points, man. That is crazy. That's like an all-star game record. Like that, my record will never be broken. But you know, make the right choice, you guys. All right, now, as far as choosing what stuff you like what billboards and, you know, what poses you like on certain advertisements, that's your choice. But, you know, personal decisions like the one where it's like be supportive of Be Fresh, or, you know, Blaster and stuff like that, make the right choice, man, because those choices in game, like I said, they can really shape your future. So my storyline may be different from yours. I mean, obviously, like I told you guys, in my last storyline with my last character, you know, I didn't have to face Paul George, but I had to face him, you know, in this particular build. So, you know, whenever I get ready to make another build, and whenever I figure out what build that is going to be, I will let you guys know. But hopefully I can make the right choice and make different choices, you know. So I might even sign with a different shoe brand. I might even sign with Nike. I might sign with Under Armour. Who knows, you know. But we'll see, you know. But, you know, like I said, man, make the right choice. Alright, we got a minute left in this game, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Y'all freaking slap that like button if you enjoyed the content. You know, if you enjoyed the All-Star game. Oh, man, that's good D. Yes, sir. 73 points, man. That is crazy. That's God tier stuff, man. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's too easy. You can't give me that, bro. Oh, yeah, we holding an intense defense, Brody. What? I thought I blocked that. Damn. Like, ever since I, put up his 3-point shooting, and they said you can never... Give me that! I thought he was going to get an and one, yo. I was about to say, turn up. But ever since, I put up his 3-point shooting, I can knock down, really consistent, good shots. And I'm going to try to get this last bucket. I'm going to try to get this, far 3-point shot to go down. I doubt it'll go in, though, but we'll have to see.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's insanity.
All right. So that wraps up All-Star Weekend, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, man. Y'all freaking slap that like button. And also, don't forget to check out my other videos that I just recently uploaded, like my Jordan 31 performance review. Be on the lookout for the Black Cat 6 review tomorrow. And also, I might do a video, or I might do a performance review of my Under Armour running shoes. So be on the lookout for that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, man. So I will check you guys out in my next video, which will probably most likely be a Black Ops 3 video. But until then, you guys, I'll check you out. Peace.